It is an Atlas 7000047 interlocking control module for all-scale signal system. And here they are. I got two of them. Alrighty, what do we got here? We have got this. This is what it is. Okay. Alright. What do we got? Well, we got mounting screws and mounting bushings. That's what that looks like. Alright, and here's the actual unit is in here. There's the box. You get your instructions for the signal system. Okay. There it is. Huh. Alright, where's my... I got a pair of scissors. Let's see what I got. Alright. Oh, my utility knife. This... Oh, wait a second. This is a resealable thing. Check this out. That's something new. Alright, I don't even need to cut it. Okay. Alrighty. I guess you can go back. I guess this bag has some sort of statical electricity. It protects it from statical electricity while it's in the box. I'm guessing. I'm really not sure. Electronics are my weak point when it comes to motor railroading, so. Alright, let me see if I can get it out of here without fucking it up. There's the bag. Alright, what we got? Let's look at the instructions here. What they say. Basic layout of the interlocking control module. Circuit board power. Okay, so they're telling me this is very small. I'm sure there's probably a bigger, blown-up version of this on their website, the internet. But turnout motor interface. That's these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm guessing 3. JP1, JP2. There's JP1, JP2. Alright, it says here's your power in. It's going to be here. Common power, common power. And I'm guessing that this side goes to your signal control module, which I will get in a second. I'll bring one of those out. So you got outputs provided to allow adding additional LEDs to control panels, dwarf signals, etc. Circuit limiting resistors already provided on circuit board. 3.3K. LEDs require common anode. So, yeah. What they're showing you here is this is how you set a twin coil AC machine, DC tortoise, and a contact closure. Listed below. So you can wire this to a Caboose Industries ground throw. For a tortoise switch machine, Atlas number 200 snap relay, number 65 and 66 deluxe under table turnout motor. Alright. Okay, so this is where the switch machine, obviously TS3, that would be this right here. Cobalt, Switchcraft, Tortoise, and Walters. DC machines you can hook to it. Atlas Custom Supreme switch tracks. Atlas 6099 switch motor. Atlas Deluxe under table number 6566 switch motors. All Atlas remote switch motors. And Pico, NJ International, Toshino twin coil switch machines, or they should add Ricks onto that, because Ricks they act the same as the NJ Internationals pretty much. So you can hook this up to any switch machine and have your signals work depending on which way your points are thrown. As with the Atlas Universal Switch interlocking control module should be attached underneath the layout using the included standoffs and screws, which are these guys here, which are good because the actual signal drivers don't have those unless the newer ones do. I have the older ones. Anyway, connect JP can attach. Okay. Block 1, block 2. Example of the prototypical interlocking diagram. Alright, now this is showing us how to do it here. Showing us how to hook it up to a single turnout left hand. Alright, as you can see here, this is the signal control boards now. The signal control boards here. This is the older style one here. And I have a bunch of these hooked up under my layout now for just about, I have maybe about a quarter of my layout with operating signals, but I'm using these with the Atlas signals, obviously. And now here's their new version of their control board right here. I'm going to open this one up too. Here, we'll do this one here. And this is the control, the manual that came with these. This is the manual I was using, and I'm going to open up one of these and see what we got. One of the newer ones. The newer ones have these mounting things to them. The newer control boards. The older ones don't, but you don't have to worry about that. You're not going to be able to get these anyway. It's not worth getting those. You might as well get these. They do more. I just have them. I'm going to use them. But there's that. This is showing how you do a diverging single turnout. Now you're going to need 4 of the but you have 4 here because you have 2 single head signals here and you got a double head signal here. So you need, for each head of these signals, you need one of these control modulars. So that's why they're showing 4 here. I'm only going to need to use, where I'm putting it is, I'm going to use 2 of them because this signal basically is in the staging yard and it isn't really there. I don't have a signal. Okay, so these are the only 2 signals that you're going to see. But anyway, we'll get to that when I get to that. But you can see how everything is hooked up here. I'm going to do pictures of these. So I'm not using that block. So when I do mine, being I don't have a signal on that end because I'm going to hook these up just like this. And I'm not going to use this because I already have one under there. I got to set this one into place here. And what do we got here? This is showing me like this. This is going to be the one over there. And then this one I have in place already on the layout. This one I got to put. All right. I've hooked it all up under the layout. And what we have here this is what goes to the switch. But this wire goes up and around here, and it wires up here into my tortoise over here, and I just have these. They're both wired to the power sides of the tortoise, as you can see there. Okay, we got right here. We got right there is one, and then over here is the other one. And these come down. This is where the two power poles on each end of the tortoise wire into there. You see, and the LEDs are on. This is the power. I power this up. This goes up, powers up to the bus right here. I have them powered into here, powered into my bus, my track bus. There's the common side and the power side. LED is on, telling me everything is legit, and that green LED is on, telling me that that the main line is clear. If I throw the switch, it's going to go to the red LED. But of course, we have JC2D, JC2M, and these two go to the signal control boards. One control board and two. Okay, this one here is the main line, and that one there is the passing siding. These other two would go to the two signal heads that would be on the opposite side, which I don't have a signal downer because that goes into this into the staging yard. All right. As you can see, the points are now toward the main. So the passing siding signal is showing red and the main line showing green. If I throw the switch to the passing siding, here's what happens. It reverses. Now it's red for the main line. It is now green for the passing siding. Back the other way. All right. My tortoise is, the gears are wearing out in that tortoise I got there. I'm going to have to change it one of these days. But it works. That pretty much ends this aspect here. I'm hoping on my next one I will put in a brand new signal control board, because I'm using these because I had them in already, but it works really well, so I'm happy so far.